Now it is my honor, if I could get your attention. We have a very special guest with us tonight, and the reason that we are all here tonight showing support, a former client of Harford Family House. Please welcome to the stage, Jessica Adkins.
Hi everybody. My name is Jessica Adkins, and I'm a former resident of Harford Family House. In May of 2013, I was working as a waitress at a popular restaurant and 9 months pregnant with my second child. I had an apartment right down the road from my job, which was great because it made walking to work that much easier. Eventually, it was time for maternity leave. So I knew I needed to save extra money to cover bills while I was out. As my partner at the time was unemployed, but I was overruled. My partner wanted to build a computer and use the extra rent money for that instead. In June of 2013, I'm officially cleared to go back to work. So I walk into the restaurant to see about getting back on the schedule. I'm told to take a seat and they'll be over to talk to me shortly. The owner comes, sits down, and tells me they filled my position while I was gone, and I was no longer needed or employed with their restaurant. I knew my savings wouldn't be enough without another job, but with a partner that slept all day and was up all night, and a newborn and toddler that needed my attention, I didn't even have time to apply for jobs. Just this year, I suffered a stroke and found myself out of work for a whole month with no pay. And had I not saved money in advance, I would once again be homeless. It's that easy. It can happen to anyone. Homelessness doesn't discriminate. A month later, I found myself on the streets with 2 children, sleeping at friends' houses, hotels when we had the money, and even inside the entrance to Walmart between the toy machines. I stood at intersections with a sign that said, "Homeless with kids, anything helps." I was stopped by the police and told that I needed a permit to panhandle. I was questioned like a criminal and no resources were given. I was made fun of by people, and I was laughed at and asked, "Why don't you go get a job?" I was humiliated. Who would want to hire someone who rarely gets to shower or wash their clothes? Not only did I lose my apartment, I also lost my entire storage unit for the 3rd time in my life. Everything myself and my kids had, gone. Shortly after that, I applied for residence in Harford Family House. Only problem was, there was a wait list. 2014, 6 months later, I got the call that there was room for myself and the girls. This was my chance to finally get away from the abuse I'd endured for the last 6 years, and from being on the streets for the last year. I was excited for this new start, but I was terrified too, because I had no idea truly of what to expect. What I imagined was steel bunk beds and dorm rooms full of people much like jail. What I got, though, was so much better than I had ever imagined. Harford Family House puts you in a furnished apartment, or you can bring your own furniture if you have it. Harford County Wheels for Work program helps residents obtain a quality vehicle for much less than a dealership, and provides families with a chance to obtain higher employment due to better availability and being able to work from anywhere as opposed to the bus route. In 2015, I was a recipient of a new, to me, vehicle gifted by Harford Family House in Jones Junction. I no longer had to walk to work in the rain and I no longer had to walk my kids to daycare in the snow. We had a safe, reliable vehicle, and I couldn't have been more grateful. Don't get me wrong, you have to put in work too, it's not a free ride. We also had mandatory monthly meetings where all residents would attend, and there would be someone from a bank talking about finances, or a lawyer talking about how to get a case expunged, etc. In the 2 years I was a resident in Harford Family House, I learned so much about how to live as an independent woman and mother. My life was changed for the better in so many ways, thanks to everyone I encountered daily. The case managers, the maintenance man, the receptionists, literally everyone I met was the kindest people, the humblest people, and the ones who cheered you on more than anyone else. Here I am, 7 years later, married to another former resident of Harford Family House. I've had the same job for almost 2 years now, and I've been giving back by collecting physical donations with the help of some great friends in the Edgewood community. I was able to fill my Explorer twice now with donations and drop them off. If little old me can engage with my community and have people give openly and willingly, imagine what we could do together. I want to say thank you to Harford Family House for giving me an incredible place to lay my head, goals to push for, and a renewed sense of self. I want to thank all of you for being here in support of Harford Family House and the families who need our help. Without your support, these families may not have been able to stay together, may not have been able to provide Christmas for their children, and/or may not have been able to successfully hold a job due to transportation issues. With the right attitude, right resources, and right determination, anyone can overcome one of the world's most rapidly growing hardships, and I truly believe Harford Family House helped me. Thank you and have an amazing night.
Jessica, thank you. That is what Harford Family